Hey, what's up? It's Rich at RMAutodiag here, and today we're going to have a quick look at doing some battery checks. Okay, first things first, we've got a couple of multimeters here. You've got a manual ranging meter and we've got an auto ranging meter, so depending on which one you've got, I'll do both. So on manual ranging meters, we want to be paying attention to this symbol up here, which is volts DC, which is the line with the other little lines on it. And you'll see we've got a selection of different voltages that we can go up to, and we would want to be on the up to 20 volts scale on this one. And on an auto ranging meter, you'll see that there's no voltage scales, there's just the voltage symbol, and you can just turn it on and it's set up ready to go. So first things first, if we get it turned on, get you in shot there. This one out of the way. So you get 2 meter leads. You can see it's not really showing a lot on the screen at the moment. If we go to the negative post with the minus sign on it and the positive post with the plus sign on it, we should get about 12.6 volts. We've got 12.7 volts there. This car has been running, so there's probably a little bit of surface charge in it, so that's fine. That's a pretty good reading for a battery. You're expecting about 12.6 volts out of a good battery. If we set up the manual ranging quickly, just to show you the same. So we've got it on up to 20 volts. Same again, negative terminal, positive terminal, and there we go, 12.7. So that's all good. And next we'll get on to a bit of testing when we're starting the car, and we'll go from there. Okay, so first good check to do, just to make sure we haven't got any surface charge on the battery because it's been running and charging, is turn the headlights on, and we'll leave them on for a little bit. So the headlights are now on, and you can see we've got a bit of a drop in voltage there, and we'll leave that for about 30 seconds, a minute. I mean, any sort of good battery should, easily handle just the headlights on for a short amount of time, and it'll get rid of that charge. And I'll come back in about a minute. Okay, we'll just turn the headlights back off. And you see the voltage will just rise up a little bit again. So that should be that surface charge is all gone. And you can see it climbing there a bit. So I'm fairly happy with that battery. What I'm going to do next is we're going to crank the vehicle and start it. Hopefully we should stay above about 10 volts, and that should indicate the battery's in fairly good condition. And then we'll have a look at it charging as well. I'll just go crank it and start it. Okay, you probably saw it drop down there to about 10 volts. And what we do also have is, you can see that it is charging. We're about 14.3 volts there. That's a pretty good reading. I mean, I would want to see anywhere between 13.5 and 14.5 volts is fine, in a good range. And also you shouldn't have any sort of battery light on the dash. We can go and have a quick look at that. I'll just take you around. So we've got no battery light on. We switch off, switch back on. Got the battery symbol down here, and when you start up it should go out. And that's a pretty good indication that your alternator is actually charging, which is a good thing. So back round to our battery. As you can see, that surface charge has crept back up since it's been running and charging. You can see it jumps up a bit, so it's quite important that you do put those headlights on for a minute just to get a good accurate reading. The only other few little points that I've got on this is, I don't know if you notice, sometimes it can be a bit difficult to tell which post is which. In my experience, I've always found that the negative post is slightly smaller than the positive post. I've not come across one that isn't yet. I'm not saying there isn't one out there, but it's a pretty good indication. Also, yeah, just some good information. This is what your battery should be: 480 cranking amps, 56 amp hours at 12 volts, and the EN is the standard that it's tested at. So just a few handy little things there for you. So yeah, hopefully this is a bit of use to you, and it's something that that you can check in your own car. Pretty simple with a basic multimeter. So yep, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe and put a comment below. Cheers.